Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. This game will feature AAA baseball from the International League. It's the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. Glad to have you with us for some minor league baseball on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. A big opportunity for these players with some representatives from the team's front office in town for this game. One player in particular is in the spotlight for this one. And the key is to not let the presence of the evaluators affect your performance. Obviously, a call to the big leagues is life-changing for any player, but you can't allow yourself to get overwhelmed by the moment. You'll face plenty of more daunting situations if you do make it to the show. Ready to go now. Now it's the right fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Marcy.
Hey! 0-1.
Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Right through there for the strikeout. One out in the top of the first. Oliver Dunn, the next to hit. This pitch popped up.
You got it.
And makes the grab. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. The batter now, Brian De La Cruz. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. End of a half inning of play, no score. Top half of the second from Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Now it's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. Blackburn, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-rounder back in 2012. Ground ball to second. And now 1 out.
The left fielder, Nathan Martorella.
Digging in for the Jumbo Shrimp, Nathan Martorella. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. Foul ball there. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. Now a fly ball to right center. Herrera on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Heriberto Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next one's fouled back. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Here it comes. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. Ground ball to third base, and it goes just foul. Now here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Jacksonville, Andrew Pintar.
No ball. 1 strike.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd. Next up for the Jumbo Shrimp, Joe Mack. Ground ball to 3rd, and that's just foul. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that one fouled off. Grounder to 3rd, Hernandez. Tosses to 1st. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Ronnie Simon. That one finds the zone. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. 2 down and nobody aboard. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hernandez on the way over. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 9 straight set down here to start the game. We're all tied, 0-0. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Welcome back to Scranton Wilkes-Barre, top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Swing and a miss. One gone leading off the 4th. Now up, Oliver Dunn. Popped out the first time. That clips the zone. And that's strike 1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Racing over to make the catch. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still no score. On to the next inning. Here's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. Fly ball down the line. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Stepping to the plate for Jacksonville, Nathan Martorella. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Martorella, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate a lot lately, scoring 10 times in the last 10 games. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Heriberto Hernandez digs in now. Went down on strikes the first time through. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1. In the air to left. And that drops foul. 2 outs, bases empty. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in for the Jumbo Shrimp, Andrew Pintar.
Hey!
That's towards center. Pereira.
Got it.
One up, one down.
Now back. Catcher,
Joe Mack getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. Grounded out the first time around. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Fights it off, we'll see another. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Ronnie Simon now at the plate. Fly to left the first time. And it goes just foul. The Jumbo Shrimp with a 0 in the hit column so far. Fly out to center field. Snags it on the run. Perfect. Top of the 7th here, and now Jacob Marcy.
right fielder, Jacob Marcy.
With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. And that's a strikeout looking. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. The Rail Riders leading by 1 here in the top half of the 7th. Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Comes up empty, strike 2. 1-run ball game, but he's staying aggressive out there on the mound, coming right after these hitters. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some hard hit right side. Throw to first in time. And 1-2-3. We're in the top of the 8th. Coming up to the dish for Jacksonville, Jahmai Jones. Pop up, foul on the right side. Hardman in position, and a foul ball. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. So up next, Nathan Martorella. Still a ways to go, but on the ground to third. Gets it to first. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now a chance for Heriberto Hernandez. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The Jumbo Shrimp still in search of their first hit in this one. Strike 2. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to, and goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Stepping to the plate for Jacksonville, Andrew Pin. Fly ball out to left field. There's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Joe Mack, the next to hit. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Pop-up foul on the right side. That's out number 2. Next up for the Jumbo Shrimp, Ronnie Simon. Here it is, 1 out away from perfection. Fly ball to right. In there for a base hit, and the bid for history is gone. 1 out from the no-hitter, and he gives up the knock. That is a tough break. We head back to the top of the order. Digging in for the Jumbo Shrimp, Jacob Marcy. On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Well, when you've got the front office taking a close look at you, this is how you want to perform. Threw up a whole bunch.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Texas Rangers taking one down. Seager stands in now. Here comes a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
Judge rips that one. Langford pulls it down, and there's two gone. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Seager off of first with two away.
One.
And it's through for a hit.
Relay three.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Aaron Judge at the plate. Rocker back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
This one smoked out to left. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out, trying for two.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Hard hit left side. Judge out on the play. Here's Josh Young. 1 out, bases empty. That to right. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic. Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Hamilton is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. All right, ready to go here. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Swing and a chopper out to short. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got him.
Nicely done for the out. Ha-Sung Kim digs in now. Fastball for a strike. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. Yandy Diaz now.
Well, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to...
New inning getting started. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Lau working through some struggles lately. Swing and a foul out of play.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Got it. One up, one down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
One out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next to hit, Junior Caminero. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Blackburn, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And the righty deals. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And
sends it to first. Rays retired. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Blackburn back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kim, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. This one popped up. And a couple of quick outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Diaz stands in here. Takes ball one low. Ground ball right side. Rice takes it to the bag, and he has thrown 4. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. First pitch just misses. Lau measures 5 feet 10 inches, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And a foul ball. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Randall Grichuk now. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Grichuk with some impressive production lately. Up the middle, Volpe on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And a foul ball.
1-1-1.
On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first, and it's a 1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Miguel Andujar. To the right side. Jazz tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So up next, Kyle Isbell. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And there's a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Volpe settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
On the ground. And foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome.
Grounds one to short. Rays retired in order. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Next one off the plate inside. 1-2 to count. Blackburn into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes. And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boo. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Next offering misses down and away.
That goes to show you just how hard it is to throw a perfect game. I mean, one lapse in concentration, one loose pitch, and the chance is gone in an instant. Now we'll see if it affects him as he continues to chase this no-hitter.
Blackburn picks over, back in there standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap.
Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Andujar at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1 for count.
On the outside corner. Got him looking. The Rays strand just the one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in the Bronx. Now the left fielder, Kyle Isbell. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-0.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
3 outs from a no-hitter.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean,
on the ground to third. On the run, throw to first. And that keeps the no-hitter alive. Wow. Logan Driscoll next to hit for the Rays. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. And first offering is fouled off.
Right through there for a strike. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Kim in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Driscoll, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the series opener here at home. Back at Yankee Stadium with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for tuning in, and we've got a good one going here in extra innings. The Yankees putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. They came into the year looking like a team with a good shot at the postseason. We might need to upgrade that outlook.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this is a team that's headed for October. They put together a very nice season so far. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Lucas Erceg. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And that one is lifted in the air. Bader sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and again, we are tied. It's Aaron Judge now. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. 1 down, winning run on at first. And Judge spoils that one.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Judge waits. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Snags it for the second out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. That's to third. They get the force, and we're headed to the 11th. And we're back. We're in extras here. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch, and he just misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a swing and a miss. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Making a move at second base. Entering as the pinch runner, Joey Wiemer.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Out to center. Chisholm on his way over. Makes the catch for the second out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Pasquantino in the box now. Takes strike one. Now a check on him at second. Back safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the third out. Substitution now at second base. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Cody Bellinger. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Ersing back to work. Sack bunt towards third. Save! Even that. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at third. Andy Pajes stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bader sizing it up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He's one of the best players in the game. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that will end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, finds its way through, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners, nobody out. So here's Bader now. Ball one there. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. Now it's the right fielder, Dairon Blanco. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. battling here as he fouls it away. Massey on second. Bader at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99. And now Michael Garcia.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away. And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Fouled off. He was late. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here deep into extra innings. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Gregory Soto. He's trying for third. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the base of the wall. Volpe scores. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just about got it out of here down the line to left, so I'm sure he wishes he could have put a
swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. A 2-run homer, and the Yankees win it in 12. They're cementing themselves as one of the top teams in the league. Another W in this one.
great play just about every single game from them, and it's really been impressive. I think we might be witnessing something really special here.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut, Spencer Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Line drive. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that keeps the inning going. Spencer Jones with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the batting order turns over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Runner.
First offering. Runner goes. Caught him looking for the K. One hit, one left. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, out towards left center. And there's 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Base hit right field. Headed for the plate. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning. So 2 down. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Spencer Jones with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Victor Robles. Got him, and that's the ball game. Back in New York, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one's back there. Long gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Line drive and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. 2 outs, nobody on. Andy Pajes now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. Dominguez back to work. Fouled off left side.
These Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These guys are not getting fooled right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, Brooke, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Profar down. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Ground ball right side. Chisholm handles, throws the first. Profar is out, and it's a 1-2-3. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Ripped to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 1 for 3. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. In the air to left center. Kelnick on the move. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelnick. Hit hard on the ground to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. So here's Murphy now.
Right through there for a strike. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And that is out of play. With the tying run at the plate, you're the top of the 9th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The tying run at the plate. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Here's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa into center. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss. On the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.